So this is the third video of the IndyKite platform demo. In the first video, we looked at the data model, the sample data model here for a big organization use case. The big organization use case is a B2B2C or complex data use case. In the second video, we looked at ways to access the data through context IQ, knowledge queries, or odds-n queries. In this demo, we'll have a look at unstructured data and how we can connect to a SharePoint site in order to capture some unstructured data. In the process, we'll also label or categorize the documents or the contents based on an AI model that runs in the connector to SharePoint. So here's my SharePoint site. It's a normal SharePoint site. I've got a bunch of documents and folders here. I'm going to upload a new document and see how that goes through our IndyKite Tags product through the pipeline and then is captured in the IndyKite graph. So I'm going to load a new document from my hard drive. Here's a set of documents. I mean, it could be any one of them. So for example, AI agent authorization seems pretty up to date here. So we're going to upload this document. Here we go, AI agent authorization. Just uploaded the document. Now I'm going to have a look at the tags UI. And here what we see is essentially the events that are published to a topic. We're looking at the tags topic. So what happens is SharePoint will issue a notification to the IndyKite Tags service. When the tags service receives the notification, it runs an AI model, a custom AI model, proprietary, in order to categorize the data into categories and topics, as we'll see. This process is not real-time. It's close to real-time because it depends on when SharePoint sends the notification. So I'm going to look at the last offset here, 05, and see if we got anything new here. Indeed, we have some new stuff. What I'm looking for is list item create events. This is how SharePoint notifies us of a new document creation. So let's have a look at this one here. This is the contents of the event that is published by the tags service for ingestion into the IndyKite platform. So I see here that I created the document, which is correct. Here is the document title. That is also correct. This is the location of the document. It's under the papers folder. This is the web URL. And this is the parent folder, document papers. That is all correct. And let's see if we have a classification here at the bottom. We have a classifier that ran on this. So we have some sensitive topics. There's a phone number in there and an ID. So these are sensitive PIIs. There's also some subtopics. It talks about coding authorization. It talks about technology, AI, cloud, and some various other topics like finance and etc. The numbers near the topics or the categories correspond to the number of tokens within the documents that have been identified as matching the category. Okay, great. So now let's take here the ID of the document and see if we can find it in IndyKite. So I'm going to go to the IndyKite and here go to search. It's using external ID because it's a SharePoint ID, so it's the external ID from there. And indeed, it was created automatically by the whole process, by the tags process. And let's have a look at what this looks like. So this is the document I just created here. It is indeed the AI authorization. If we look at the metadata, it does come from the right site in SharePoint. We can identify that. It's got all the topics and subtopics listed. So now we can make queries and subqueries based on that. So it's got all the data here. We can also see that, whoops, it is contained within this papers folder, and there you have it.